Want to know what's coming up in 2017 for web design and UX trends? And what if those trends could actually help you improve conversions? We've got the list. There are a lot of trend reports floating around online, but we wanted to highlight the ones that were most useful to getting conversions for your business's website or for your clients' websites. So some of these trends are just now being seen for the very first time. Some are now coming into more widespread use, and some are actually new uses for older trends. And this video is based on an infographic we just completed, so if you want to use that on your own site, feel free to do so. Just follow this link down here, and just be sure to use the embed code provided under that infographic. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first trend we're going to cover is age-responsive design. Now, every generation has its own view of what makes a good or bad website. Advertisers have long been catering to these expectations in the form of online targeted ads. So we already have the ability to make websites adapt based on devices, and we already have the data to determine a user's age based on those cookies that you get warnings about when you visit a new website. Some of the things that could change based on age would be larger font sizes and spacing for older users, brighter, more saturated colors for younger users, simplified navigation bar or sitemap for older users, even using video geared at younger users and text geared at older users. The second thing on our list is skeleton screens. So we already know how important page load speed is, but what might be even more important is how fast a site feels to your users. And skeleton screens are basically the new preloader, and the purpose is to let users know content is loading by showing placeholder shapes while the page loads in stages. By progressively rendering each component, the wait seems shorter. This means lower bounce rates, and of course, the fewer people that bounce from your site, the more people that are there to actually convert into customers or leads. All right, the next trend, number 3, is what we call engagement bots. So chatbots have been around for a few years, and a lot of big businesses are using them on their websites, but we're now starting to see some more interesting ways that businesses are using them. And we can expect this to become much more widespread in 2017. Most smaller businesses don't have the number of employees or the time to answer everyone's questions individually, and to do this online is next to impossible, but luckily chatbots can help solve this problem. Let's take clothing retailer H&M for an example. Their chatbot starts off by asking users about their general style preferences, then goes on to ask shoppers to choose between different looks. So based upon what was answered, the chatbot can present a customized choice of outfits for that person. It figures out what each customer likes, and it gives it to them. You can also use chatbots to systemize sales processes, answer FAQs, or streamline social interactions. Okay, number 4 is shopping cart marketing. So if you're running an e-commerce store or if you're designing one for a client, the biggest way to leave money on the table is to just make a sale and call it a day. By offering upsells, cross-sells, and bundled offers, you can expect to increase your revenue by 10 to 30%. Amazon's actually been doing this for quite a few years now. They always show you items that are frequently purchased with whatever you're buying, and the attempt there is to get you to buy those as well, increasing their sales. And now smaller businesses are starting to catch on, and you can expect to see a lot more of this in 2017. Number 5 is animated call to action buttons. So on any conversion-focused web page, the CTA button should be the star of that page. And there are many different ways to get it to stand out. We covered one of the ways last year. This year, we're starting to see movement play a big part in how they get attention. Now, I already know what you're thinking. This sounds really cheesy, but believe me, there is a right way to do it. Basically, don't go overboard with your animations. The goal isn't to be seen from space. They just need enough subtle movement to draw the eye in. What we would recommend would be just a very small movement every 3 to 5 seconds. Maybe it just gets a little bigger and then contracts. Or even better would be a slow, continuous color shift to keep it classy yet interesting. All right, moving along to number 6, we have Cinemagraph hero images. So last year we covered large videos or background images. It's always been shown to really be an interruption and get people to stop and take notice. Cinemagraphs up the ante even further by being part video, part photo, where only one bit of the still photo actually moves. And these are still underused and novel enough to be a bit of a mind trick, which results in increased engagement. And if you layer a compelling headline and CTA button on top, you can definitely expect an increase in conversions. And cinemagraphs are not just for websites. According to the Wall Street Journal, Facebook ads that use a cinemagraph are clicked on about 60% more than ads that just use a static image. And here's a pro tip you can use in cinemagraphs either for your website or for Facebook ads. If you use one with a human face, that works even better. And even better on top of that, pro tip within a pro tip, if you can get the model's eye line to be going right toward the CTA, you can do even better. Okay, number 7 is what we are calling Persuader videos. I don't know if you guys remember a few years back. Actually, you probably do remember because everyone's still using them. The animated explainer videos that companies love so much. Animation can be visually interesting, but videos with real people always connect much better. They're more trustworthy, all that good stuff. And by producing a video for your website that combines real customer testimonials, product demos, or any other vital persuasive content, you can overcome just about any objection that any potential customer might have within a matter of minutes. Start by writing down all the objections you can think of and then incorporating those into the video, addressing them one by one. All right, number 8 on our list is value-based exit overlays. Now this is controversial. People absolutely hate pop-ups. They've become so commonplace and they always want something from you, like an email address. But the problem is, countless research studies have shown that exit overlays do increase conversions. So what are smart companies doing in 2017? But by combining a traditional exit overlay, which is just triggered by detecting when your visitor is mousing toward the back button, combine that with a very valuable offer and nothing else, no email address request or anything like that, you can increase your chances for making that sale while keeping all your karma points intact. Some potential offer ideas might include free shipping, a free trial, or even a discount on their purchase. And this is especially valuable as a nudge to people who may have items in their cart, who try to abandon your site before they go through with their purchase, by saying something like, wait, here's 20% off of your entire purchase. If you buy today, you're increasing your odds of making that sale. Okay, number 9 is death of the homepage. Now, we don't really mean to completely kill off your homepage. Every site needs one. What we really mean is the idea of death of the homepage, as in just a singular homepage. Homepages have traditionally been thought of as the most important part of a website. But in 2017, we're really realizing that landing pages are so much more valuable than the homepage. So you can basically think of this like a landing page first approach. By delivering different messaging, product choices, and visuals to different audience segments, you can make everyone feel like you're speaking directly to them, which will increase your leads and sales. All right, we're almost done. Number 10 on our list is scrolling trumps navigation. For the longest time, the phrase above the fold really meant something. No longer, it's 2017. People are very used to scrolling. We don't need to keep things at the top of multiple pages anymore. Much more important than that is to tell a compelling story, overcoming objections, and enticing a conversion in a single page. This allows you to take users on a well-planned, conversion-focused journey rather than leaving them to wander from page to page on their own. Okay, that's our list. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to include the infographic that we were talking about on your own site, feel free to do so. Just use the link right here. And all we ask is that you use the provided embed code under the infographic itself. Thanks for watching, and from all of us at the Deep End, have a fantastic and conversion-filled 2017. See you next time.